What's going on, guys? Horror Junkies back with another video. Looks like we're gonna do the Megan review.
Megan!
Oh yeah, the movie review. Um, man, this movie's great.
Ass.
Ass.
No, this movie's really good.
We're gonna get into this review, but before we do that, we'd really appreciate you guys if you would hit that thumbs up button, that subscribe button, and go and hit that notification bell. That way, every time we send out a new video, you guys get a notification on that.
Yeah, it's kind of rude that two of y'all hit unsubscribe.
That's right.
It's kind of rude.
Well, it happens. But let's go and get into this review because I got a lot of good things to say about this movie. I really don't have too many bad things to say, really. Other than the fact
I really only have like one bad thing.
other than the fact there's no gore.
Yeah.
That's it. That is absolutely fucking it for this movie. It keeps your interest. It's the storyline is very, very good.
And realistic.
Yes.
Because we getting there. Fucking Ultron.
And I'm not real big. It's really hard to find a child actor that is good as Violet McGraw. She did a really good job. Very convincing. And just the way she approached this role was absolutely amazing. I loved it. She did a great job. She was a brat in some point, she was a little brat, but you could kind of feel her pain.
I ain't even gonna lie. If she would have kicked my seat like that, I would have threw her out the car while it was moving.
Right. Like there were some times you could like really sympathize with this kid, and then there was times that you just wanted to backhand the shit out of her. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? But she did a phenomenal job. And let's not forget about Gemma. She seriously played a really good role. Very convincing. She was a bitch. 100%. It's obvious she doesn't know how to deal with kids.
She don't have any.
And she just is all about her career. At some point, I was just like, CPS, please take his kid. Like, she'd probably be better off.
Yeah, right after like almost the first scene with Katie, she's like, "Hey, those are fucking toys."
Okay? Right. So Allison Williams played a really good job as Gemma. These are really the only two people that stand out in this movie to me. Other than the role of Megan.
Who was played by three people.
Yes.
I believe, I'm not going to say for sure because I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure one was the actress for the doll when they needed an actress in the scene. One was like the face. They sculpted her face for Megan, and then one was the voice.
Yeah. So we have this movie with no blood, no gore.
I mean, there's blood, but it's not a lot.
No. Well, no gore. And this is a horror movie. This is in the horror genre.
And pretty much every kill is a cutaway kill.
There's no jump scares. None.
Almost every single kill except for the first one was in the trailer.
Yes. But they showed them, but they didn't show how the ending of it was. So the amount of new.
I've seen some people say this movie was really good, but what took it down for them was Megan killing the dog. Why? First of all...
Well, you didn't even see it.
First of all, fuck that dog. He's a bitch. Why would you take this movie down a notch just because of that? That's stupid.
Well, first of all, you didn't see it. You know, so it ain't like you, they showed somebody slaying a fucking dog. You know what I mean? You never even seen it. They treated the dog like every other kill in this movie. They did not show it. And even though this movie it doesn't show any kills. This movie was fucking great. And we kind of knew that going into it. Like we'd watched some reviews. And this is kind of one of the first movies I actually watched a review on before I actually watched it. And so we knew going into it there was no gore. We knew the rating on it. And so we still went in with pretty low expectations because we didn't want to fucking ruin our own
experience.
Right for it. So we went into it with low expectations and I came out with high expectations because it was really good. It didn't need the gore. They did a really good job without it.
Now in the sequel, y'all need to put some gore in there.
Yeah, I would like to see them in the next one put some gore in it, and that would just take it over the top.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, this is one of the first movies I've ever watched with no gore and labeled a horror movie. That was absolutely amazing to me. I absolutely loved it.
And don't get it twisted. It's a good movie. But don't believe all the bullshit online where it says the highest grossing blockbuster of all time. Bullshit. No, it's not.
Well, probably of 23.
No, it said of all time.
Well.
Or it's the greatest horror movie of all time. No, it's not.
I could believe of 23 at this point, but
I saw a post that said Megan is the highest. It made the most money of any movie ever, and it only made like $50 to $100 million over its budget.
Well,
do we need to bring up Terrifier 2?
I just of 23 I could see so far. But there is such a lineup right now of horror movies to come out this year that people don't even realize at this point.
I'm really not looking forward to reviewing one of these movies coming out this year because we're gonna have to do it. It's fucking Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, well, they're hyping it up, stating that everybody's gonna be more surprised than you think.
Yeah,
so
surprised
we'll
that
see.
we wasted that.
Much time. maybe this movie's gonna come out and it's gonna be fucking great. Who knows?
We're gonna be surprised at how much time we wasted sitting in a chair.
But we do have movies coming up like Knock at the Cabin, which comes out this Friday, February 3rd.
You got Exorcist.
Yeah, we got a whole line of good movies coming out. The Boogeyman. We're gonna do a review on that too.
Insidious 5.
We got a whole lineup of movies coming out this year, and they haven't even released all of them yet. So, but check out Megan. It is a very good watch. This movie.
Don't go in expecting to see blood and shit because you won't.
No, but for a movie with no gore, a horror movie at that with no gore, this movie surprised me 100% without the gore because I went into it knowing there was not going to be none. So I was like, it's probably going to suck. But it was good.
The funny part about this movie, is the most interesting character in this movie is Megan.
Yeah.
Especially towards the end when she starts having full on like batshit crazy conversations. Like, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, like she's all about protecting Katie, which was she's supposed to do, but then she goes far and beyond to make sure Gemma don't even tell
Yeah.
her what to do. You know what I mean? So she gets kind of a little batshit crazy about taking care of Katie, and at the end of it, it gets really fucking nuts.
I
And
think my favorite part of this movie is a line that Megan says when at the end when her and Gemma are arguing over Katie. Gemma said you're supposed to protect Katie and look after Katie, and Megan was like, "Yeah, but you didn't teach me how to do any of that shit. You just handed me Katie and was like, figure it out."
yeah, yeah, kind of like she was handed Katie and had to figure it out. You know, um, I don't want to get into any spoilers in this movie right now. We'll do a spoiler video later because this movie's so good and you don't need to. You know what I mean? Like it is just the storyline is so good that it you forget about the gore and it's an absolutely enjoyable horror movie with no gore. And that's basically how you got to look at it. It's absolutely a great watch. You guys go check Megan out. If you have not seen it, and I don't know at this point if there's anybody who hasn't, because it's all over the internet. Like
Hmm.
everybody's like you got celebrities dressing up like Megan right now, which is really crazy because nobody thought this movie was gonna be that big a deal. You know what I mean? And this is along the lines of Child's Play, Chucky,
Hmm. And
Tiffany.
it's really
Um,
refreshing to have a horror movie come out in January and it not suck ass.
no, it's absolutely it just topped the box office for January. It people are loving this movie right now. So and they're already talking about a sequel. So
Because the woman who plays Gemma and the girl who plays Kate are already signed on for it.
yeah. So there's already talk about a sequel. It's a really good movie. You guys go check this out. Appreciate you guys coming in and watching our videos. Check us out on YouTube, Facebook, and the Slasher app. And that's gonna be it for the Megan video. This is Horror Junkies, and we're out.